Hi Capricorn, welcome to your April bonus reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you're returning, thank you for your support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you would like to stay up to date on when I post new content here. If you're returning, yes, you are seeing my face. I'm trying something different. We'll see how this goes. Hope you're doing well, Capricorn. As I'm recording your reading, it is April 14th, so we are still in the midst of Aries season, although we will be transitioning into Taurus season on April 19th. We're still in the middle of Mercury retrograde until April 25th, and then we'll have the 2-week post-shadow phase. Just came out of the eclipse portal. We had that solar eclipse in Aries on April 8th, so I don't know how you've been doing. My energy has been all over the place. I've been emotional. I've been exhausted and depleted. So I've just been doing my best and taking it one day at a time. So hope you're taking care of yourself, Capricorn. Without further ado, let's get going. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Please help me in pulling the most relevant messages for Capricorn at this time. All right, let's get a couple more cards here, Capricorn. Let's get one more. Just one more. They're all reversed. I think it's indicative of this Mercury retrograde energy. So we have the Star in reverse. So I feel like this retrograde, this eclipse portal has been really, really triggering for you. I'll show it to you upright just so you can see it. Card of Aquarius. In some ways, it may have been feeling like things were going backwards. You may have even said to yourself, am I even really healing? Like, when is it my turn to shine? I'm definitely feeling with the other cards, which I'll bring them up in a second, a lot of frustration. Where the healing process isn't going the way you expected it to, and it's certainly not feeling the way you expected it to. I think it's been, and you know, Capricorn, you are the goat, right? You're actually the sea goat. So you can go to the depths of the ocean or climb to the highest mountain. So I've never seen you as a sign that resisted the work. But what I'm feeling is a lot of frustration about how things have been going. And maybe wondering if all of your work has been for naught. So your faith in the process, your faith in yourself has really been challenged at this time. And maybe you've been like, am I even healed? Am I healing? Because is this what it's supposed to feel like? King of Cups in reverse. You've definitely been triggered emotionally. You may have been feeling really, really overwhelmed emotionally as of late. And I wonder if you've been questioning if you can even trust yourself and your emotions. I know that you're a sign that, again, you have access to your emotions, but you prefer to be logical. And maybe because things have felt so upside down, they've felt so difficult, that you've been wondering if you've been on the right track. You know, you've been questioning the things that you've been investing in and how you've been approaching it. And maybe that's really made you doubt yourself. Maybe it's made you doubt your emotions. Maybe it's made you doubt your intuition and your feelings. Hierophant in reverse, show it to you upright. I feel like you've also maybe been doubting your practices, doubting the work you've been doing. Have you been feeling like abandoned by the universe, Capricorn? Maybe. Maybe. But you're human. And the best thing you can do right now is to be honest with yourself, with your guides, with the universe, with your higher self about how you're feeling. And if you've been doubting yourself, doubting the process, doubting your intuition, questioning yourself left, right, and center, questioning everything that you've done to this point, all the faith that you've had, questioning God, questioning your guides, questioning if you've been seeing this right, if you've been doing this right. I think you're exactly where you're meant to be right now. This is retrograde. And this is really hard energy. Ace of Swords in reverse. Lack of clarity. Difficult communication. Muddled communication. Missed communication. Misinterpreted communication. Again, I'm feeling like definitely a lack of clarity. Your faith is really being triggered right now. And I do get this sense of feeling abandoned by God, by the universe. I feel like you're feeling very alone. And that's really hard energy. Let's keep it real. I still feel like you've been showing up, but you've been wondering, like, what's even happening? And maybe you've even been like mad at yourself for feeling depressed, for feeling lost. I wonder if you've been like kind of abandoning some of your practices, starting to question them, because you're not getting the insights, the downloads, and the opportunities that you maybe have felt like you got in the past. So this is not easy energy at all. Interesting, though. This, I mean, I think you'll understand this, Capricorn. This really, really hard period is actually going to end up building your confidence. I think you're going through something that maybe you didn't even know you were capable of getting through. And even though right now it might feel very dark, and it might feel very hopeless, and it might feel very murky, you are going to come out on the other side of this as the Emperor. The sun is going to shine. The sun is going to rise again. And things will turn around for you. I feel like you're being asked to be the sea goat. You're being asked to go to the depths of your emotions. And you're having to sit there for a lot longer than you want to right now. Sitting with the doubt. Sitting with the lack of faith. Sitting with the lack of confidence. Sitting with the loneliness and the solitude and the isolation. It's going to turn around. And that may not be comforting right now. Or you may be like, yeah, whatever, you don't know what I'm going through. And I don't, right? This is a general reading. So for all of you, this is going to be different. But this has been a really challenging month for you. And a really challenging and triggering eclipse portal. And a very challenging Mercury retrograde for a lot of us. But this is about you. And I think it's interesting that we have the Ten of Cups here. And what I got immediately is you're going to realize at some point in your timeline that everything that didn't work out, as debilitating, as depressing, as disappointing as it was, it's actually going to build your confidence in yourself. And look, Capricorn, I learned what I was capable of by losing everything and everyone. If I'm keeping it real. And it took a certain level of faith and inner confidence and tenacity and maybe spite that everything that came to destroy me, I was determined to not let that take me out. Whew. Lots of rest, Capricorn. That's what's going to help you through this challenge. Learn to rest, not to quit. Even in the darkest moments, give yourself a break. Acknowledge how hard this has been. Acknowledge how long you've been at this. Because I see you having committed to your healing. I see you having committed to the routines and the practices to help you heal and help you to ground in your emotions and your rituals. And this is a big test to your faith. And right now you may not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So you need to rest. And it's retrograde. It's a time of reflection, reprocessing, relearning, and resting. I think this is a time to be with what's coming up. I think this is a time of deeper understanding of your own personal needs. Maybe needs that, maybe feelings that you didn't even know were there. Maybe wounds that you didn't really recognize were there. Maybe insecurities that you didn't know were there. If you can hold on and really trust this process and allow it to bring up and to trigger what it needs to trigger, and to call out to God, to your guides, to the universe, and say I don't like this. This is really hard. When are things going to turn around? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing will change unless you can face it. And I think that sometimes, and I am not a love and light only, good vibes only witch, we learn our true strength in our hardest times. We learn how bright we shine when it is darkest. That doesn't mean it's easy. It was never meant to be easy. This path is not easy. Healing is not easy. Maturing is not easy. Growing and evolving is not easy. You're going to be tested. A lot of people are being tested right now. Not to make it about other people, but I'm saying it's okay for you to cry uncle. I think it's going to help you to process. I think it's going to help you to lift some of that weight. I think it's going to help you to lean into rest. I think it's going to help you to acknowledge that, yes, Capricorn, you're human, just like the rest of us. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be triggered. It's okay to be insecure. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be overwhelmed. Tell the universe that's how you're feeling. Ask the universe to help you. Even if that's hard to ask for help. If there are people around you that you trust, that are not gonna, trigger you with toxic positivity and spiritual bypassing, that are just gonna be like, oh, well, some people have it harder. When you're going through a dark night of the soul, when you're going through depression, that's not helpful. Your experiences are valid, Capricorn. But I need you to acknowledge them first. It's okay to be overwhelmed. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be doubting. It's okay to be scared. You're going to come out on the other side of this, but you have to acknowledge that struggle first. You have to ask the universe to help you to work through those challenges. You will come out on the other side. Right now is the time to focus on yourself. Do what you can to pour into you. You're going to come out on the other side so emotionally mature, understanding the power and the magic of your faith, of your love for yourself, not giving up on yourself. Not giving up on yourself, Capricorn, is in the end what is going to get you through. And you're going to learn that self-love is truly the best love. And choosing yourself, doing what you need to do to take care of you, was always the answer. I know in these times where you might be depressed and triggered, and feeling isolated and alone and maybe wondering like, has God abandoned me? It can even be hard to take care of yourself. But I feel like you're still going to be doing that. I feel like no matter how dark things get, Capricorn, this is not the first time. This is not your first rodeo. And you're really going to come out on the other side with more confidence in yourself. I love to see this. Emperor and the Queen of Cups. This is like really knowing who you are and knowing what to do to maintain the confidence that is built in the dark. Not easy energy, Capricorn, but you're Capricorn. You know, if I know anything, you're capable of doing a lot of hard things that other people are not capable of. That's not easy. Okay? That's not dismissive. Right? I feel this energy. I feel the frustration. I feel the depression. I feel that feeling of abandonment. Just don't lose the faith, even if it's just the smallest amount of faith. Don't lose that faith in yourself and in this process. Lots of fears are being triggered right now. Fears of being abandoned, fears of being left out in the cold, fears of financial instability, totally understandable. This may be part of what's happening right now. There may be people that have left you out in the cold, friends, family members, loved ones that you thought were going to be there for you that are not. There could be unexpected financial setbacks. There could be job loss. This could also just be fear, right? Which is totally understandable. Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. Chiron has been all up in the mix of these transits. So I see again that you've been working through this difficult time, this difficult period of feeling like, when is it finally gonna be easy? When are things gonna finally go my way? And this is like, don't give up now. You're so close. Things are hard right now and you feel alone and you feel left out in the cold, but you're so close to the end. If you can just hold on, you're gonna find that Six of Swords, that way to peace. You're going to move away from this turmoil. You're going to find that path forward where you actually start to find peace for your soul. The challenge is not giving up right now, Capricorn. There is relief on the way. And I hope that gives you some modicum of support, relief. The Moon. This again is faith-based. You know, even when there's a full moon out on a dark night and it's beautiful and it's bright, it's not the sun, right? You have to trust as the universe reveals one step after the other, even when you're like, I just want to know. And I think that we have a full moon in Scorpio on April 23rd. Whatever disappointment, whatever heartbreak, whatever depression, whatever fear, whatever emotions have been overwhelming for you in the last month or so, give it to the universe. Do your best to let it go. Like, acknowledge how hard you've been working on this. Acknowledge, right, that this has been a long, hard road and you feel like you've been doing it alone for so long and you're so close to giving up, but you're not going to. You trust that peace is coming. Whatever those overwhelming emotions are, give them to God, give them to the universe. Ask the universe to help you. Ask the universe to bring you some relief. Ask the universe to reveal something to you that's going to help you keep going right now. Because again, if you can just hold on, there is going to be emotional support. There is going to be confidence that's built in you and your process. All right, Spirit, can I get a few more cards here? the Star, and Temperance. Healing is coming. Your glow up is coming. Be patient. Keep the faith. Keep doing what you're doing, even when you're like, why am I even doing this? I still feel like crap. I'm still depressed. I still feel lonely. Do whatever you can to pour into yourself, Capricorn, because your glow up is in fact coming. You just need to be patient in this process. I know that may not be what you want to hear, but now is not the time to give up. Now is the time to dig those hooves in and to trust and to let your faith really show you what you're capable of. You're going to learn something powerful about yourself, about your abilities, about your faith, and what it can really truly bring in for you. Relief is coming. Please don't give up, Capricorn. The universe is acknowledging that this has been a really hard time for you. And I hope that that might help you in some way, shape, or form. I know it doesn't necessarily change what you're working through, but keep going. Try to take it one day at a time. Again, one day at a time, one moment at a time, one step at a time. Find joy where you can, even if it's just going on a walk and hearing the birds, seeing the sunshine, you know what I mean? Like, do what you can where you're at. This is all part of the process. You're going to learn what you're truly capable of through this. And again, I know this is not your first rodeo. I know you're really tired. So rest, right? Don't quit. Rest. All right, Capricorn, thank you for being here. If the message has resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know below in the comments that you will not give up. Say, I will not give up. I will keep the faith. I will keep going for me. I'm going to close this out with a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit. We got 3. That's too many, Spirit. Can I just get 1 or 2 for Capricorn here to close this out? I don't know if you hear the crows in the background, but I got crow. Can you hear them? Crows are one of the most intelligent birds. You're intelligent too, Capricorn. Give yourself some credit. You're super smart, super capable. All right. Spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its mind eye the 3 realities, past, present, and future. Crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, psychic, strong, and clear. When out of balance, ungrounded and hypersensitive. To bring into balance, daily meditation practice. Yeah. Invest more in your meditation and your spiritual practices, Capricorn. Take it one day at a time. Sending you so much love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Sending you lots of blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye.